everybody. You guys doing? Okay. Everything okay over there? Okay, good. Okay, we're going to bring to the stage our penultimate comic. What does that mean? Such a smart audience. If I'm on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, I'm phoning you guys, okay? Please welcome the one and only Mr. Oh, he's a regular at the Comedy Store. And I can't believe we got him here tonight. This guy's great. You're going to love him. Please welcome Mr. Paul DeCure. Paul DeCure, folks. There he is. Paul.
Every time I come here, Charlie teaches me some new shit, and I'm like, yeah, that's awesome. I didn't know that. That's why I hang around people smarter than me, man. So I just learn shit and tell everybody else like I came up with it. It's like the best thing to do. I was that kid in class that copied everybody else. I was like, I knew that shit. How are you guys doing tonight? It's been a long night, man. Yeah, right? It's a good night. Quincy Jones, man, I love that guy. He's fucking funny. I've seen him. He did 1,000 sets last year in a year. He had made a goal for himself to do 1,000 sets in 1 year. Yeah, and he pulled it off. I don't know how you do that. I don't know how he didn't, like, die. Because I lose my shit doing too many things. But one thing he touched on that I liked was, like, the whole, like, rap thing. Because that's interesting to me. Because people do that a lot. And I call those things stereotraps. Stereotraps are not stereotypes. They're things people do to you because they assume already. And you just get stuck in it. And you have to either accept it or just, like, opt out. Like my friend, this is his best stereotype for me. He likes to buy grape and orange soda and make me pick one. It's fucked up, right? That's a stereotype. I just get water. I'm like, no, I just want some water, man. It's cool. Fuck that. I refuse to do that kind of shit. You know, it's like when like you go with your friends in the car and I turn around and they're like, hey, man, we don't have any Tupac. Is that cool? And I'm like, I don't like Tupac. Yeah, opt out again. All day. That's how we do it, man. I've had, I don't know how many weird things, man. Anybody from Altadena? Really? Sick. See, no one ever, half the time I say that, no one knows what the fuck I'm talking about. They just stare at me and they're like, what? I'm from Culver City. I'm like, damn, you took a drive, dude. Altadena is like where I grew up like in the middle of Altadena, and it was cut in half. It was like rich and like really ghetto. And I was in the middle, so when like I would like hang out with my ghetto friends and then my super rich friends at the same time. And like the ghetto fools have like Kool-Aid, my rich friends have like wine, and I just mix and have like cool wine and be like this really like weird indigenous mix of confusion. People don't understand, but like nothing really happened that much except when you went to like the wrong side at the wrong time because like the neighborhood was pretty quiet. Nothing ultimately happened, but the cops are really fucking bored, so they would bother you. And I get pulled over for the dumbest shit like walking funny. So like I'm like 12, and my friend calls me because he had a Super Nintendo and had a new game. He said, hey, man, come fucking play this shit. It's sick. It's 2 players. I'm like, yeah, sweet. And I'm like, I'll be right there. And I started walking all excited. Fucking, you know, yeah, you walk when you're 12. You don't realize people watch you. It's weird. And the cop was up behind me and just fucking does a little boop. I just stop, and I'm like, what? That's weird. And I just keep walking. He does it again. And then he gets on the fucking intercom. He's like, boop. Hey, pull over. Fucking walking, dude. I said, pull over. You just gotta like make it up. You're like, I don't know, I guess. It's a nice curb. And the cop just gets out. And I don't know why every cop does this, but I'm sure most of you guys have seen every cop like walks like this. It's really awkward. And he just gets out and he's like, where are you going? And I was like, I'm going to my friend's house. He's like, what's his name? I'm like, Brandon. He's like, Brandon what? I'm like, Jackson? That's not a real name. Let me see your ID. And like, I gave him my ID and I was just about to go like towards high school and I had some applications and he found one because it was all folded up. And he's like, oh, is this for St. Francis? And I said, yeah, it is. I want to go there for high school. He goes, oh, my sons go there. Like, it's a really good school. I'm like, oh, that's cool. And he's like, well, have a good day. And that was it. And I was confused. Normally you watch the news, that doesn't go down like that. I wasn't sure what happened. I had to think about it for a while. And I realized I played my white card. Didn't know I had one. Gotta take advantage of that shit more often. Any of you guys ever work in the restaurant industry? No? Yes? Not enough. Anybody ever have a shitty boss? There we go. That's everybody right there. Everyone has a shitty boss, right? The worst boss you can possibly have is a boss that you are smarter than. And that's the guy that I had to work for, and he used to drive me insane. He hated me so much, he looked for any reason to try to fire me. So bad that I got written up for evaporation. That's how dumb this guy was, man. He was from Spain. He had this really thick accent, but didn't sound Spanish. He was like weird, like Russian mobster. Like I could never figure out why he sounded like that. And like some things he would tell me didn't make any sense. Like I got in trouble one time, and he told me, "Sometimes you must do what I say, even if it's wrong." The fuck does that mean, man? So I'm working in the back of this restaurant. I'm not gonna tell you where it is because it's here in Pasadena, and I like the place, so I'm just gonna not say it. But it involves pizza. That narrows down like 6 places. So one of those places has a shitbag working for it. But I'm working in the back. He puts his water on the boil and leaves it. Didn't say shit to anybody about it. Just takes off. Obviously, it all evaporates because he took like an hour to come back. And it's all steaming and shit. I took it off the pot, and I was like, oh, what the fuck? Somebody burnt the pot. He comes in the back, looks at me, looks at the pot, confused, not sure what happened. He goes, what the fuck is this? I said, I don't know, man. You tell me. It was burning when I put it out. Where did the water go? I told him, I said, yo, it evaporated. And he's like, just didn't know what it meant. I don't know if he didn't know what it meant or just like he was taken aback, but what? But he was just shocked that I even said that. And he's like, you have to make sure this doesn't happen again. I'm in charge of science now. I might as well just fucking take over at this point. I got a write-up for that, man. The next day I had a write-up for not following proper kitchen procedures. Like, you burnt water. Like, you're a chef. I don't understand. Like, chefs are weird. Like, chefs burn things like oatmeal. But they make, like, bomb-ass casseroles. Like, what's the line? What? Because I can make good oatmeal, and the pot's, like, perfect. These guys just burn it so it's, like, black. I don't understand that shit at all, man. It's confusing. I had to get out of that place. I got out of there really quick, man, and I fucking started going on dating sites, making fun of people in my spare time. You guys ever try that? That shit's really fun. I'm not evil, I swear. It's just really funny. Just read somebody's profile. They put the most ridiculous things. People say the most generic bullshit things on dating sites, and it drives me crazy. My favorite thing to read that everybody says, I want to say 90% of profiles is, I work hard and play hard. Stop fucking saying that! I get what it means, but when I read it, I like to read things with literal sense. It makes me laugh half the time. I feel like you're trying to play a simple game way too seriously for no reason. Like, I'm over at your house playing checkers, and I'm like, yeah, man, double king, sick. And you're just like, yeah, king me, motherfucker. And I'm like, hey, dude, you play too hard. Chill out. So I don't come to your house anymore. You guys ever have those friends that, like, want to hang out with you, but don't like want to actually ask you because they have some weird like condition? I don't know what to call it. But I had a friend that would never, ever, ever like just ask you straight up, hey man, you want to come over? He would make you say it. And like he just fish until you said it. So you said you wanted to come over and he'd say okay. I don't know what that was, some kind of dominance thing with him. But I knew this, so I just fuck with him and like just keep on being elusive and just really drive him crazy. Like he'd be like, hey man, what's going on? Nothing, just hanging out. Why? Nothing, man. Just chilling. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, man, I got a new video game. Oh, sick. That's pretty cool. Yeah, man, it's 2 players. That's awesome. Sounds cool, man. You should have people over and play it. Yeah, I should. And then, like, after a while I flew back. These are my friends, so I'm like, hey, man, you want me to come over? If you want. It was never up to him. It was weird. It was the weirdest thing. I don't know why he would do that shit. It drove me crazy. So you guys ever date somebody that had like a weird, like quirky thing about them that you just thought was ridiculous? Anything weird? I'm not like talking about kinky weird because I see some eyes on the couples that went to like the kinky room. Like just close the door. Let's come back to normalcy. I mean like something weird. Like my ex always loved gummy bears, and she'd make me buy them at the most inopportune times, like at like Staples. In places that didn't make any sense, like at Home Depot. Like, I want some gummy bears. Like, what the fuck? Are you serious? Buying paint right now. It's weird, man. That shit would ruin my life because, like, I would have to go to 7-Eleven for things. Like, when you go to 7-Eleven, you ever get the one thing you want, you buy a mixture of things and it looks weird to the cashier. That's what always happened to me. Like, I'd be hanging out with her. We'd be, like, doing our thing. Like, oh, you know what? I should probably go buy some condoms. Fine, I'll go do that. I go buy some condoms, 7-Eleven, 3 in the morning. Grab those. Oh, shit, you know what? I'm out of paper towels. Grab those. I'm ashy as fuck. I need some lotion. Grab that. Oh, got a text. Gummy bears. Put that shit on the counter and tell me that's not fucking weird. And the cashier always has to fucking say something, right? It's like, oh, a strange night, huh? Used to watch the cartoon, keeping it sticky, I see. Yeah, just ring it up, bro. Just ring it up. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. So later on, throughout my wonderful life of police officers, I had a second encounter at another friend's house on my bike. This time, I had my PS2 controllers in my pocket. These nice bulgy controllers. Yeah, see, look, see, black people already fucking know. Everybody knows. We all know. Once you go outside and you put yourself in a situation, something happens, you go, I look like this certain thing right now, and I shouldn't. But I have to explain it. So I decided to leave my bike, and the same thing. Beep, hey, pull over. No way, I'm on my fucking bike. This guy can't be serious. I keep walking. Hey, pull over. I had no kickstand, so I just let it fall to the ground. Same cop got out. This time, it was a black cop, and I got really excited. I was like, I'm okay now. This is going to make sense. I'm like, look, man, I'm just going home. Where are you going? I'm going home. Where's that? Up the street? That's pretty far for a bike. What? You just have a seat. I'm going to figure this out, see if you really came from this house. He goes to check. Second cop gets out. I'm like, great, here this shit goes again. Just walks right up to me. He's like, hey, man, this motherfucker tripping. Don't even worry about that shit, man. This fool always like that, dog. And I'm like, what the fuck? He was Asian. That confused the hell out of me, man. I was like, well, what's going on? Somebody robbed the bank, man. Thought it was you. On a bike? 10 speed, man. Couldn't catch him. Shit is crazy, man. What I want to tell you guys. Oh, you guys have insurance? You guys on that yet? Some people are still lagging it, man. They're getting charged and shit. They don't even know what's going on. I saw this place by my house that I just can't trust. It's an auto insurance place, and that's great. But the mascot was like, no. For those that aren't sure, that's no in Spanish. Just to make sure we all are clear. But the mascot was a picture of a duck with a sombrero, and it's like this. Why would I trust this company? Who in their right mind is going to trust? Like, I can already see how that's going to play out. Like, you get in a horrible accident, you call all terrified and shit. My mom's in the hospital, I don't know what to do. Can you help us, please? And you're just like. There you guys, that's all my time for today. Paul DeCure.